Pissing me off, Detroit Mike. Pissing me off. Now is it working? Hello? Hello? Is it working? Is it working? It was doing this earlier too. Pan is on. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me, Rick? It's not my ass because I washed it today. What's that smell? Is this thing on? Well, what the hell smell is it then? What the hell smell is it then? Fuck you. I was just on here a little bit ago and Sal said he couldn't hear me. And then earlier, Diamond Dot Witch couldn't hear me. I just started doing my exercises. I'd like what? I'd like what too much? What you talk about, man? Are we gonna get ready for scary story time? I want to read some scary stories after I finish my dot. Cool. I hope you have a good evening. I don't know who Bob or Evans is, but sounds nice. Oh, I never been nowhere like that before. Sounds fancy. Ooh. Can't go wrong with all day breakfast. Hi, Sal. Everything's fancy to a res girl woman. Look what I happened to come across in my fucking book. My fucking Connect the Dots book is a juggalo. Look what was in there. The riddle box. It's everywhere. The Dark Carnival is everywhere, and I fucking love it so much. God damn it. Don't forget to hit that like button. It's a small gesture from you, but a big help for me and the algorithm of the community. Oh, that's so dumb. That's what my friend Wiggle says all the time. God bless his heart. Quit staring. Everybody's staring. Stare at my book. Duh. That comes naturally. So what's everybody doing? I'm stoned. Are you still in the hospital? Tell how long? Hi, no fly. Whoop whoop. Cheers. Happy Friday. Oh, okay. Are you feeling better though? This connect the dot book helps me not like lose my mind. It's weird. So just sorry for being so bored. But I'm here to talk. Not ignoring you guys. Hi TK. Whoop whoop. Hmm. Well, that sounds at least somewhat promising. I don't even know who that is. That's so funny because my boyfriend's right there. That's why he was like, "What?" That ain't my shit. I have no idea who he is. Don't worry, they say stuff like that a lot. You know, you should know now. By now. Oh, knock it off. Be the fuck cave. Can't be doing that to every and all of them that'll say that. You're stupid. What the fuck, Sal? Huh? You winky face emoji him? Yeah, can you hear me now? I mean, I know you can, God, you can hear me now. Welcome back in a cult. Whoop whoop. I just finished doing my connect the dot, and then we're gonna do scary story time. Oh goodness. Where the fuck was I now? Okay, I will. I've done that before on here. That was pretty cool. I'll do it. Hell yeah. I can sell. Oh, that was just cute. Don't get in the habit of doing that though, god damn it. But that was funny. I can handle myself, but that was funny as fuck. I know it was perfect timing. That's what made it so fucking funny. He wasn't bringing nothing to the table, obviously, though. So, no, I don't remember you. What's up? Maybe. Maybe. Oh, hi, Dot. Sorry, I didn't see you there. Hi, same name. Happy new moon. I'm still finishing up my moon. Oh, there was this guy and some gray user popped up and they're like, "That's my woman right there." They're like, "That's my woman right there. You guys be respectful." And Sal was like, "What?" And he fucking timed him out for like 86K seconds. It was dumb. Happy new moon. It was perfect timing though. It was fucking perfect. I was like, really? Because my boyfriend's right there. And then he came in and was like, what? What up, Brownie Jane? Cheers. Yeah, I didn't know him. Hi. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, everybody. I probably do need to drink some water, but not right now. I was just going to get ready just to read some scary stories after I finish my dot. Yeah. I'm almost done with this. Oh, yeah. 87. You just tell when I get the more and more stone that I get, the harder I lose my spot all the time. Where the fuck's the one? Oh, there it is. I don't know. I talked to a lot of people on here. I can't remember you, bro. My bad. Good vibes. But it's okay. Welcome in. As long as you be respectful and all that good stuff, we could chill. Yeah. Shit, I went the wrong way. 31, 32. Okay, I'll remember next time. Ugh. Some people are so weird. But I'm here for it. Please try and weird me out. It, you won't. You won't. I bet you won't. Ever. Because I'm the weirdest motherfucker you gonna meet. But next try. Maybe next time. Maybe next time. Anywho, how's my peoples doing? You gotta embrace the crazies because they're what makes this world go round, you know? But yeah, man, simply delicious. I love me some simps. Simp it out. Simp it. I'm a simp pimp. They call me the simp pimp. Just joking. Kind of. Ah, I ain't shit. Thank you, though. We all rock. This is our world. This is our world. They're living in it. This is our world. This is our world. They're living in it. Whoop, whoop. It's cold. Today was a good day. Let's make it a good night. Don't you fucking tell me what to do, bitch. Can't fucking stand that. The nerve. Coming in here telling me what to smoke and not to smoke. Like, get the fuck out of here. I can handle some shit. I can handle some derogatory statements. I can handle that. I can handle some shit talking. But don't come in here and tell me what not to smoke. Fuck, go tell your mom not to smoke. Meet your fucking mom. God. Little kid shit. Worry about your own fucking self. Lucky that's all I'm smoking. I'm about to smoke some more shit. So what? Anywho. Kumbaya, my lord! Kumbaya! Just joking, that was really loud. That was loud as shit. Ow! I hurt my own ears on that one. Oh, fuck off. Tell her to smoke, fucking asshole. Well, fuck. That's usually little kids. I should have hit them for my channel, but I hit the wrong button. I can handle simps. They could come in talking all kinds of weird shit, like whatever, but don't come in here and tell me what to do, not to do. This is my channel. Mine. Shout out to Lucia. Shout out to Lucia. Give me a name I can fucking pronounce at least. Lucha? Shout out to Lucha. Shout out to Lucha. All right, my hands hurt from doing all that. Now it's haunted stories time. I don't know. Don't come in here and tell me what to do and what not to do. All right, so here's what we're going to read about. Ooh. Yeah, I have no control. The wrenches have the control. I love this book. This is a really good book. In this world, nothing can be said to be certain except death and taxes, Benjamin Franklin once wrote. And the two were once gruesomely combined in the silver mining town of Guanajano, Mexico. Between the 1860s and 1958, relatives were forced to pay a tax to keep their dead loved ones buried in Santa Paula Pantheon Cemetery. If they couldn't afford the fee, the bodies were removed from the tombs and stored in the ossuary. Because of the dry, hot climate and the fact that the corpses had been kept in airtight crypts, some of the unearthed souls had become well-preserved mummies. When curious locals began asking to see the bodies, oh my God. Well, just listen, I'm reading a book. Okay, whatever. Because of the dry, hot climate and the fact that if you can't handle this, I don't know if you can handle it. This ain't shit. Corpses had been kept in airtight crypts. Some of the unearthed souls had become well-preserved mummies. When curious locals, you don't have to get jealous. You know you're my man. When curious locals began asking to see the bodies, workers started charging for the questionable privilege, and that was the beginning of the Museo de la Mimoso de Guanajuato, which opened its doors in 1969. The museum showcases more than 100 mummies in climate-controlled glass cases, their gruesome grimaces, the result of hardening tongues and slackening jaws. No, they were not buried alive, as some have suggested. There is even a row of babies called Angeletos and Santios, dressed as angels and saints, respectively. The museum also contains what is believed to be the smallest mummy in the world, the remains of a 24-week-old fetus. Wherever dead bodies have been disturbed, you can pretty much sure there will be ghost stories, and this place is no exception. People have reported seeing the apparition of a tall lady and hearing strange whispering sounds and the cries of babies in the building. Perhaps trying to justify the display, the museum is careful to say that death is more widely accepted, even celebrated, in Mexico than in many other places. Fair enough, but it's a bit disconcerting to buy sugar skulls and souvenir effigies of mummies in a place where not so long ago impoverished people couldn't even pay to keep their loved ones buried. All right, I'll be here reading stories. City of the Plundered Dead, the Mummy Museum. Yeah. That was a good one. The heavens and hell. Oh my God. Is that the folks who families couldn't keep them in the ground? I think so, yeah. I just read it to you. Okay. The heavens and the hell. The ancient Maya city of Chichen Itza in the so called Dresden Codex, one of four extant pre-Columbian Maya manuscripts, you will find hieroglyphic divination calendars, descriptions of a new year ceremonies, and instructions on how to find the local rain gods. Shock. The Codex was created sometimes between 1200 and 1250 by the astronomer priest who spent dark hours observing the heavens from the observatory in Chichen Itza in Mexico's Yucatan Peninsula. I can't pronounce that, so that's how I'm doing it. Dubbed El Caracola, the snail. The observatory is where most hauntings in modern Chichen Itza are said to occur. As I strolled down the corridor, I saw a man eyeing me, one tourist is quoted in the International Directory of Haunted Places. He was angry about me being there. I sensed that he was not a priest or astronomer, but rather some kind of assistant. Odd, because the observatory was probably not a place of bloodshed. Unlike the Great Ball Court, where a lethal game was played, the leader of the losing team was sacrificed, his severed skull used to mold the next ball. And recently, the skeletons of 6 sacrificed humans, including 2 children, were unearthed from Chicanasatsa Sagrado, a volcanic hole leading to an underground water source. The cenote may have been considered a portal to Ixabalba, the Maya underworld, where Shayak lived, a major urban center since AD 750 or so. Chichen Itza probably began to decline in 1000, arriving in the 1500s. The Spanish conquistadors destroyed most of the codex, damning them as devil's books. But thanks to the Dresden Codex, directions to Chuck's domains survive, along with perhaps the spirit of ancient astronomers. Yeah, the Vatican. The Vatican's good. One of my favorite shows is called The Vatican Tapes. Right? Story time's fun. Let's take a look at this better. It's pretty. Here's the next one. Where gods are made. Where gods are made. Can you see it? It's kind of dark. Let's see what this one's about. I like when I read about stuff that I don't know that I've never heard of before. About 30 miles outside Mexico City lie the ruins of pre-Columbian Teotihuacan, once was one of the world's largest and most influential cities. Built between the 1st and 7th centuries, it mostly disappeared after 750. While it is not known exactly why, a recent study proposed that a series of earthquakes were responsible. When the Aztecs rediscovered the abandoned spot in the early 14th century, they were stunned by its grandeur, calling it the places where gods are made, or the city of gods. But it was but it was also a city of death, filled with evidence of humans and animal sacrifice, clearly making it a spot of both brutal and sacrifice significance. Some of its mysteries are not exactly supernatural. Gold-colored spheres were discovered in a hidden tunnel beneath the temple of the feathered serpent in 2013, and liquid mercury that may indicate the presence of a tomb was found in 2015. That's not too long ago. But a few visitors claim to have seen ghosts. Others have spotted the perhaps inevitable, if undocumented, UFOs over the pyramids. Purplish, smoky streaks have appeared in photos. Go ahead, blame Instagram filters of balloons. But since this place remains a mystery, why should its photographs be any different? Ooh, this looks like a good one. This looks like a good one. This one is The Drowned Girl's Exorcist, Island of the Dolls. Drifting in a boat through a tangle of narrow canals in Exacamalco, a district of Mexico City, you will find yourself heading towards an isolated island. Though it may seem like any other island at first, as you move closer, you'll start to see the dolls. Yes, dolls. But this is hardly the island of misfit toys. More like Chucky's dream vacation. It is called Isla de las Muñecas, Island of the Dolls. Home to thousands of mutilated toys hanging from the trees and lying on the forest floor, eyeless skulls infested by insects. In the 1950s, Julian Santana Barrera, the island's hermit caretaker, allegedly found a drowned girl in a nearby canal, her doll floating alongside her. Later, when he heard crying and footsteps around his shack at night, he became convinced that he was being haunted by the girl's restless spirit. Attempting to appease the ghost, he hung her doll in a tree. When the haunting did not stop, Barrera began hanging more dolls, creating an eerie amalgam of ritual offering and prehistoric art installation. In time, Barrera came to believe that all the dolls were possessed and that the island was not only haunted, but cursed. Some locals agree. Don't expect your boatman to judge you on the island, for instance. Some won't even look at it as they approach. Others say they've seen the dolls moving or opening their eyes. Still others claim the toys whisper and gesture to passersby as if saying, "Join us." In 2001, Barrera reportedly drowned in the same spot as the girl. Locals believe he too now haunts the island, which has become a bona fide tourist attraction. Some visitors bring dolls to add to the growing collection, including a wild-haired Barbie, clearly having left her dream house far behind. That one was an interesting one. I knew that one was going to be good. So crazy. The guy drowned in the same spot as that little girl drowned. So crazy. To those stalls. Fatal Shores, Lake Titicaca. Let's go. Purify yourself in Lake Titicaca. Is that the same one? Yeah. Lake Titicaca. Oh wait, no, that was Lake Minnetonka. That was Lake Minnetonka. This is Lake Titicaca. Wrong one. I thought that was from the Prince movie. Oh. You're floating 100 feet below the surface of an ancient lake. Happy 420, TK! He's telling me to shut up and take a hit. Cheers! That's some good stuff. Cheers, cheers again. Happy 420, Dot. Happy 420, Occult. TK. Twitch. You're floating 100 feet below the surface of... Hold on, gotta get my blanket up. I gotta get wrapped up in the blanket. You're floating 100 feet below the surface of an ancient lake when, through the watery gloom, you see shapes of things that don't seem to belong here. A terrace, a wall, algae-covered staircases lost in the depths, and a road leading nowhere. Sound like a dream? Or a scene from the latest Indiana Jones film? Maybe, but this has actually happened in 2000. When scientists discovered the long-rumored pre-Inca ruins of a 660-foot-long, 160-foot-wide temple under Lake Titicaca, an ancient body of water high in the Andes Mountains of the border of Bolivia and Peru. The flooded temple is just one of many mysteries surrounding this lake, not least, not least of which is the remains of Tiahuanaco, a sacred ceremonial center near Titicaca's southern shores. Tiahuanaco reached its peak between AD 400 and 900 before collapsing in the first half of the 12th century. Though some have said that the Inca built the city, Tiahuanaco probably predates them by at least 1,000 years. Some have suggested the Egyptians were somehow involved in its construction, and the ghosts of the ancient race have reportedly been seen in the environs, particularly inside the Calisea, one of the ruins' main buildings. In Tiahuanaco lie the ruins of Pumapunka, thought by some to have been built by extraterrestrials. Yes, we've heard this before. Ancient megaliths seem to automatically signify the presence of otherworldly astronauts, but UFOs have been spotted all over the lake area where, so the legend goes, the sun sent the founders of the Inca civilization. Lake Titicaca. Lake Titicaca! Very interesting. Mm-hmm. It's very interesting. That's too dark on there. I can feel that too, man. Bloody bone-chilling Asia and Australia. Where's SBK when you need him? Isn't that a gypsy? Creepy Kolkata, West Bengal, India. On May 7th, 2015, a subway motorman pulled the emergency brake between Kolkata's Nataj Bhavan and Rabindra Sadan stations, bringing his train to a sudden halt. The reason? He'd seen a man walking along the tracks just ahead, but after a search for the figure turned up, nothing. The motorman and the local press were moved to label the entity a ghost, commonly called the suicide paradise, because so many people kill themselves there. The Rabindra Sadan subway station is just one of many supposedly haunted spots in India's oldest port city, the capital of West Bengal. Haunted houses in India don't have just one ghost, wrote Sandeep Roy, a former resident of Kolkata. It could be a whole family, but you have to watch out for the very dangerous Nishi, who call people by name in the dead of the night and lead them away, never to be seen again. One of the most commonly noted spook sites here in this writer's building, formerly home of the British East India Company's administrative staff. In December 1930, three Indian freedom fighters shot Lieutenant Colonel N.S. Simpson, the Inspector General of prisons known for torturing prisoners. No one claims that Simpson's ghost haunts the old structure, but sounds of crying spirits allegedly disrupt the night. The obsessively neat wife of British colonial administrator Lord Metcalfe is said to roam the halls of the National Library, sometimes whispering in readers' ears. Other eerie spots include the South Park Street Cemetery, perhaps haunted by the many British soldiers who were buried there, and the Royal Calcutta Turf Club, where a ghostly white mare supposedly gallops around the concourse at night. Under the Howrah Bridge, a favorite spot for suicides. Wrestlers who practice on ghats, have, which are the stairs descending to the Hooghly River, have seen hands flailing in the water at night. Like many ancient cities, Kolkata is also supposedly home to its share of black magic. The Agoras, members of a tantric Hindu sect whose only men eating human flesh at cremation grounds, are said to frequent the crematorium at Nemtala Ghat. As the Bengali writer, I can't say that name, once wrote, there is no dearth of darkness in our country. It's pretty interesting. I'm only going to be doing this for about 15 more minutes. Then I got to go give my son a ride. It's too cold for him tonight to walk. I got to go pick him up. Suicide Forest. This is going to be a good one, I have a feeling. Your life is a precious gift from your parents. Please think about your parents, siblings, and children. Don't keep it to yourself. Talk about your problems. Talk about your troubles. So reads a sign in Akuagra, Jakwa, a dense 14 square mile volcanic forest at the northwest base of Mount Fuji in Japan's Yamanashi Prefecture. Though Jokoi means sea of trees, Jokoi is known as a suicide forest. Through local though local officials have stopped publicizing suicide statistics, estimates put the number of bodies found there each year at around 100. Hi, Green Oracle. Come on and welcome in. We're just reading about Suicide Forest in Akonadra Juwaki in Fuji. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Deep in these quiet woods, you can find tents, clothes, skeletons, and even copies of Watura Tsurumi's controversial 1993 bestseller, which recommends Juwaki as a good place to go out. A park geologist found a doll nailed upside down on a tree. The sign of a curse, he said. The area has a reputation for being haunted by Urari, unhappy, angry spirits with white clothes and long black hair. Think the ghost girl in the ring. That's what they say. Some say their anguished howls are heard between 2 and 3 a.m., when it's too late, in more ways than one, to talk about your troubles. A necktie noose hangs in Jawaki, where signs warn visitors to stay on the marked paths. The suicidal wander off anyway, though some unravel rolls of tape so they can find their way back, in case they change their minds. Here in this picture, shoes that probably belong to a woman, a man, and 2 children. Suicide Forest. How you doing, the Green Oracle? Whoop whoop. Cheers. That's so sad. That's so sad to me. I think I'm going to pick up on this when I get back later. We'll just bookmark that there. How you guys doing? Is it interesting? The story's interesting? Are they scaring you yet? Are you scared? Yeah. You guys can come with me. It'll just take 2 minutes. Happy Friday. God, I gotta get ready to go out there in the cold. It's so windy and cold out. But we're gonna put my coveralls on and we're gonna put a hat. We're gonna cover you up. We're gonna cover you up. I gotta use the potty. I had the boys playing in the background.
Like they told him, like the smoking guitar thing, they didn't want it. They even had the lightning bolts or whatever was on the guitar shop. They smoked the guitar for the person who never listened. He could have been a billionaire, but he never listened. What's this? It's a drunk and partying. You know, that's a shame because he seemed like such a gentleman guy. Like when you hear his voice and you hear him talking six, you can hear his sound. John? John, woo! Oh, we missed another 420, didn't we? Yeah, we did. I think everybody's just kind of been smoking all along. I don't think money has anything to do with it. It kind of actually, I never even understood the 420 thing.
It's because of Earth Day. Because when Earth Day came out, they said, well, fucking, it ought to be Smoke Day because fucking everybody cares about the Earth smokes.
I heard it because a certain classes over there, 420 and some school, I don't know. I just never understood why the big deal was. I'm smoking weed, I'm smoking.
I better go start that vehicle before, because it's probably really cold out there.
I mean, that 420 stuff started back. I think it's been around longer than Earth.
Yeah. find out in just a minute, because I like to go down the rabbit hole.
I don't know that you'll be able to find it.
I don't know either. Just burn my desk. Burn my desk without my food. That's okay.
I said I like this one, they just look at the screen. Put a nice fucking hole in it. Put laughing like that stuff. Good to see you, my friend.
Twizzler!
What else, Lou?
What up, Dark Angel? I was just getting ready to gear up. I gotta go start my vehicle, and I'll hear in a second. I gotta go pick up the boy from work.
See, Doris said it's hardest day in Amsterdam.
Give him a ride.
But he used to attend that.
But it's fucking cold out there.
Some of the flowers. Yeah, in Amsterdam.
How you doing? Whoop whoop. What up, Papa? Whoop whoop. I'm getting ready to go outside and start my vehicle. It's cold as shit. I was just reading Haunted Places. Did you miss it? Well, giving free rides, of course. That's my son. What the fuck?
And they complain about limits and stuff here. What, they got the 500 grain limit over there or something? Yeah, that was right. Well, they just got on the or something.
Field trip.
But if they get a bunch, then they got
How are you doing, Swills Edition tonight? Oh, this is kind of tight. This is Swill Edition, Swill Edition family. What you guys doing?
college kids saying last class. Getting high.
Jesus Christ, of all places, PBS is telling you how hot holiday 420 is going to be. Public broadcasting, okay. PBS.
Shit! I'm ruining my. I'm ruining my.
Alright, let's see.
Playing Monster Hunter? Cool. I have no idea what that is.
Probably another 6 years.
But it sounds fun.
That can be very well correct, Mr. Travis. Thank you for that knowledge and information.
Alright, some say that it was a police code that fucking was for marijuana possession, or that it arose from Bob Dylan's Rainy Day Women number 12 and 35.
I heard that too, yeah.
With its refrain of everybody must get stoned, 420 being the product of 12 times 35. But a consensus has emerged that it started with a group of bell-bottom buddies from San Rafael High School in California who called themselves the Waldos. A friend's brother was afraid of getting busted for a patch of cannabis he was growing in the woods at Point Reyes, so he drew a map and gave the teams permission to harvest the crop, the story goes.
Right.
During the fall of 1971 at 4:20 p.m., just after classes and football practice, the group was meeting at the school statue of chemist Louis Pasteur, smoke a joint, and head out to search for the weed patch.
You guys ready for a
Never
field
did
trip?
find it, but their private Replicon 420 Louis having that 420 would take on a life of its own. The Waldos saved postmarked letters and other artifacts from 1970s referencing 420, which they later kept in a bank vault. And when the Oxford English Dictionary added the term in 2017, it cited some of their documents as the entry's earliest recorded uses.
Yeah, that's right. Thank you for stopping by, my friend. Hit that like button on the way out if you didn't already use it on your way.
Cool. Here in a little bit.
Cheers from the Cannon family. Hell yeah.
The wind is blowing so fucking bad out there. Ugh. But I ain't scared. I can't be. I gotta say happy birthday to Cali Bear. I just seen he went live.
Yeah, so evidently they were also, one of the Waldos was friends with Phil Lesh from the Grateful Dead. And he said that that's how the
Oh
whole
shit,
kind of
it's
thing
your
started.
birthday.
They were
I know it
Grateful
isn't.
Dead.
Is it really?
Kept
Is
trying
it?
to slap
Oh
them,
fuck.
and eventually everybody
The other night it
was
was pretty really wicked. There was garbage cans all over the place and shit. Garbage cans on the railroad tracks. I was like, who's gonna? What if a train comes?
Yeah, then
And then I realized it's not my problem. It's not my issue to worry about. So I didn't. But I couldn't help but think that when I was driving by into the underpass and I looked up and I see that and I was like, ah!
On 420 or 420 in Marion County.
So it's all one green Google, you outside right there.
I'm not, it ain't anything about Google, so I said it already. It said what it was.
Yeah, you did, yeah. Okay, I missed that.
I'm using Google to confirm size theory.
And that's all it is, the theory. Is I don't agree with that. Yeah, down. Sounds already spit that shit out.
Yeah, you said the number, you know that?
There's no guarantee that's even close to right.
Nah, because nobody really recorded shit like that back in the day. So that's just what happened. But you know, before that, they just have to put in a paper. So they just couldn't claim it.
Burn up, motherfuckers. It's that about that time.
That was loud.
I think that the acid is inspiring more good music.
The drugs for real goes back to
Yeah, I mean, and what was it? Yeah, it was Jamie Foxx.
Starving? Hell yeah. I watch. I ate pizza for dinner.
Yeah, with the heroin and all that shit.
Alabama Slammer. Big old fat hog leg. Alabama. Right.
Oh, it's right here.
Stuff. Yeah, I like wing stuff.
And I'd have been one if I didn't have the needle focus.
Can't play music on YouTube because I have license, but license don't always work. You still get copyright. Yeah, I know. And being
Yeah,
it'll don't mention it on here though. They'll fucking do it to me. Big homie, what's up, bro? Happy birthday, bro. Appreciate it.
Smoking on over there, bro.
This is a mixture of Moonflow.
All the grapes were
I
on
know.
Joe
Yeah.
and Jack.
Yeah.
edition. Swills edition. This is family. This is family. I'm gonna make a fucking head of you, and I'm gonna go on there and I'm gonna go, what it do? What it do? This is family. I don't want ads on my channel. Fuck those ads. I did all this work for nothing because I don't want to play ads. Boo. Am I muted? Am I muted? Am I muted? You know, one of your pictures. I want to make one. Getting ready to go on a field trip. We'll leave in about 2 to 5 minutes.
Well, can you imagine you get halfway through the syringe?
I didn't eat any edibles today so that I could try to stay up for Swill's Edition and the Elbow Room. So let me tell you guys why I go to sleep so early. The edibles fucking kick my ass, but I like them. They keep me level all day. So that's that. So I didn't even eat none so that I could try to party tonight. I gotta run some stuff inside, so we better get ready to do that. I'm gonna go start this truck for a second so it gets somewhat heat in there before we get in it. What?
That's how I found Chris Cornell.
That's where they saw the fucking the Kung Fu dude too. David Carradine.
Yeah.
Did you ever wonder why that worked so well in that movie?
Yeah, it's cold. It's cold out there. That was my reminder to go and get him. Because I'd be forgetting. I already did forget. Let's see. I don't have. Oh, that's good. Get back, Twitch. Are you ready, Pocket Ninjas? Or TK? Let's go. I'm gonna have to put you up in my pocket so I can get over the ice because it's really icy out there. I'm gonna go to lock my door. Okay, Pocket Ninjas, don't be scared. All right. Sorry if it's a little choppy. Oh, look at the lighting's on. Cool.